Aries, let's go ahead and jump straight into your reading. We got the Halloween decorations up. We got the Halloween tarot deck. So we're definitely in the vibes. All right, make sure that you subscribe if you want to see more tarot readings, astrology, updates, and all of that jazz. This is the perfect channel to get those updates from. So make sure you hit that notification bell and that sub button and like the video as well if you do resonate with our channel here. But let's jump straight into it, Aries. What's the energy around you at the moment? Okay, so first card that we have is the Page of Wands. So I'm getting a spark of creativity. You are deliberately making sure that you guys are having fun. This is setting your intentions to be like, you know what? This is what I want, and this is how I'm going to go about getting it. And there could be like this pep in your step that almost comes in as well. It almost feels like you guys are literally deciding that you're not going to be feeling sad or sorry for yourself anymore, especially if it has nothing to do with you necessarily being sad, but more so you picking up energies from others. For a lot of you, it just seems like you're coming into this time frame as well, very determined, like a lot of energy, willing to have fun. You could be very action oriented. Like it just seems like you have tunnel vision and you guys are not playing. Now, you also may feel like you have to tell certain people off during this time frame because you could have a friend who may be a fire sign, an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or in regards to the zodiac sign, a friend who could be a little bit passive aggressive, or they could be a little bit petty whenever they get angry. You could be having to cuss this person out over the next couple of days here. Now, the next card I do have is the High Priestess. Okay, so some of you are natural healers, natural intuitives. So you could be having more of a liking, or it could be taking more of a liking to tarot, astrology, or just into mysticism as a whole. Okay, you could even find yourself just interested in learning more about certain spiritual topics. Okay, and it also feels like, regardless of if you're a reader or not, your intuition could be extremely strong during this time frame, okay? And then also there could be a Pisces who you end up cussing out, or you could be a little bit angry at, or vice versa. Also, with this High Priestess energy, of course, the High Priestess represents that secretive energy, the mysteries that lie within something. So you could be learning a lot about yourself via the actions that you're taking during this time frame, and you could even be looking closer at the repetitive actions that you could be taking that are more so in alignment with self-sabotaging, and trying to rework that as well. You may even get a reading over the next couple of days, and the reading may be very spot on, and it may change the trajectory and how you're going about things, okay? All right, we got the Two of Cups as well as the Knight of Swords. Interesting. So there could be someone who's in your life that you start to question whether or not their relationship to you is genuine. This doesn't feel just like a romantic connection. This feels like a friendship. This feels like a business partnership. You're wondering if someone is genuine, especially if you're noticing that this person, they pick and choose when they want to deal with you, or their actions may just, like I said, show you certain red flags. Also, if you have a weird relationship with a romantic interest, you could randomly hear from them if you haven't spoken to them in a couple of days. It could be vice versa, where some of you are actually reaching out to this love interest, okay? But it seems like there's some sort of abrupt action someone's taking. What is this Knight of Swords here for? Let's see why the Knight of Swords is here. So we have the Temperance card clarifying that. So for a lot of you too, you need to work on impatience and also just trying to charge ahead without looking at the details of what you're doing. Because what could happen, Aries, is you could be so tunnel vision in what you're doing that you miss important details, and that you skip over. You could be skipping over things that make or break a business, make or break your relationship. It's like making sure you pay attention to everything and not just acting out of haste. For a lot of you too, you're trying your best to have a level of moderation, especially when it comes to making impulsive spending, purchases, or just doing things without thinking it through. You guys are going to be very disciplined over the next couple of days. I'm also hearing very intentional too in the way that you're moving. Okay, what other messages are manifesting for my Aries? What's the energy around them at this moment? And what will they be experiencing? Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician card here. Eight of Swords. Give me one more card. And the Three of Pentacles. Let's just move this one. Okay, so let's look closer at this. And bottom of the deck, wait, hold on. Because of course, the Temperance will be there. Bottom of the deck, we have the World card. So I think just crowning this whole entire reading is an epiphany that you guys are going through. You guys are going through some sort of major cycle closing, and in this cycle closing, like I said, there's some sort of epiphany you guys are receiving. This is also the energy of success. This is the energy of achievement. So for a lot of you, you could be, we got the World card and the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you could be experiencing like a complete upgrade after choosing to do certain things for the betterment of you. So in you choosing to move to a different part of the world, you're opening yourself up to more stability. And you choosing to close a chapter in your life that consisted of you being focused on the wrong things, you bring in a lot of financial security and a lot of just overall security. Okay, but yeah, this represents endings and beginnings. I also feel like you guys are going to be more so in a celebratory mood or wanting to put yourself in the flow of just celebrating life, and possibly even travel for some of you may be a thing. But getting into the other cards we have here, we have the Wheel of Fortune. We got that Magician energy, Eight of Swords, the Three of Wands. So with the Wheel of Fortune, this is just your fortune changing or the energy shifting. You could literally feel it. Okay, you could literally feel that maybe your vibrations are a little bit higher. Maybe you're not as stressed out about the same things that you were stressed out about 2-3 weeks ago. You're starting to also recognize a lot of opportunity in your situation, and there may be a lot of destined events playing out right now. So if you're noticing a theme in terms of you having to purge certain things out of your life, this could be spirit preparing you for the eclipse season that we're stepping into, okay, or the eclipse that we're going to be experiencing by the end of this month. Okay, you could even realize that you have a level of good luck. You could be so fortunate over some sort of manipulator that they could be really mad. Like, what you may not realize during this time frame, you have somebody who wants access to you, but they can't get access to you. And because of that, they could be extremely upset as of right now. They could be pouting, just going through it, and they're trying to find ways to make their way into communicating with you again. But for a lot of you, your energy is so past this that this person may not even have access to you again. Okay, but I definitely do see a turnaround in manifestations and projects that you guys are working on. I see you guys getting more so into this energy of recognizing that you're in control instead of giving your control away. And people are frustrated about it. You got some haters. You got some people who are gossiping about you, who are upset. This could also be in the workplace as well. Now, One thing I do want to talk about is this 3 of Pentacles energy that's showing up here right next to the 8 of Swords. So for a lot of you, you could be needing some sort of help. You could be deciding to maybe outsource with a business and maybe work with someone else. If you are feeling like a lot of pressure is on you in terms of like bills and whatnot, some of you guys could be looking at possibly getting a roommate. But whatever frustrations you could be having right now, especially connected to money, I promise you that is not going to be the energy you guys are in by the end of this month. And for a lot of you, you guys are planting the seeds for real security, especially in the, like I said, in the financial area. Okay, and people are mad about your success. Like I just keep seeing that message point or be pointed out to me constantly. But let me pull one card from here. So what is the main message Aries spirit guides want them to take from this video? What is the main message? So we have share the love. Okay, so your spirit guides want you to be in the energy of being open to receiving. As you can see, this person has an open hand to give, and also you have to have an open hand to receive. So any moments where you kind of feel shut down or ashamed to ask, or even selfish, get into the selfish energy of feeling like you need to just keep things to yourself. This is a reminder that Spirit is saying, look, we'll provide for you just as much as we expect for you to be in the energy of sharing, and putting out good vibrations and sending that same energy back out that you receive, basically. And speaking of sending out what you get back, that's it, exactly what's going to be happening during this time frame. If you want to receive good vibes back from the universe, you need to make sure that's what you're putting out. So Aries, I hope that you did enjoy this reading. If you did, definitely feel free to thumbs up the video and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.